Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and I'm not looking forward to this one. We are continuing chasing the gold stickers on the different decks. We started with the checkered and abandoned decks because I felt those were the easy ones. We went back and did the yellow, blue, and red decks, sort of the starter decks, as a way of getting the standard gold stake experience. And then now we're moving on. It is time for a weird one. It's time for what I consider a difficult one. One of the more difficult ones. I hear sometimes from newer players, they say they like the green deck. Actually, they suggest the green deck for other beginners. Here's why. If you're bad at managing your money, if you're bad at saving your money for interest, of course you like the deck that doesn't have the interest mechanic. Of course you like the deck that gets its money from some other source. However, here's how I think about it. On the green deck, when you discard, it costs you $1. When you play a hand, it costs you $2. And so the green deck punishes you for discarding too much or using too many hands. You know, if your scoring is poor and you're playing 2 or 3 hands per round, you're getting punished. You're losing $2 for every hand that you play. And you don't have the security of sort of the passive $5 interest each round. And so, you know, when we talk about the higher stakes now with -1 discard, if you have less discards, you're burning more hands and you're getting punished for those hands that you're playing. If you have the gold stake -1 hand size, it's harder for you to get your higher scoring hands, requiring you to play more hands and use more discards. And so I think it's going to be tough. I already did one of these where we weren't scoring enough, and so we were using extra hands. We weren't making enough money then and weren't able to buy what we needed, and then it sort of snowballed and we just ran out of steam on that run. So this is our second attempt, hoping it'll go better. The first skip here, +3 hand size, we don't need, so we'll go ahead and play it out. We already start here with a straight, is actually great. I accept. This will give us a huge economic boost going into the first shop. I am looking for some joker to give me plus molt so that I can one-shot the next few rounds and then, you know, get more money by using less hands. So for example, misprint is the kind of thing that I'm looking for. However, it does concern me that it is eternal. Maybe I'm not ready to commit to an eternal misprint. You know, if I think about, okay, what kind of joker will survive into my final lineup, I don't typically think of misprint. Let's try the buffoon pack instead. Buffoon pack presents us with a lot of options here. We tried the castle before. We said castle in general is kind of useful. It just passively grows as you're normally using your discards. Though maybe on, you know, blue stake and higher where you have the -1 discard, it's harder if you have less discards. Zany joker is really the thing that we want. We really want the plus molt, though 3 of a kind is not the easiest thing to do. So I'm a little bit cautious about this, but between these and the misprint joker in the shop, this really is the best option. And so do I want to take the castle and then gamble on possibly getting some different X molt later? Or sorry, some different plus molt later? I think I will, and I think that's because, you know, we have the big blind and we have another shop opportunity before we go into the boss. So I will take the castle. It's early, right? And so if it's going to be good, then it's good now. And if it's not good now, then it's good never. So it should be fine. Do we want, instead of this misprint giving us molt, we could use the celestial pack to give us molt. Maybe, I'm not super thrilled about these options either. You know, again, you know, the 3 of a kind. Maybe 2 pair is not a whole lot of mult. Long term, you might be trying to do something like Neptune, though I really want to stabilize my early game, so I'm going to take Uranus. And that's all we can afford. So we'll go next. Alright, it wants us to discard diamonds. That prevents me from playing this 2-pair, but I think the extra chips getting the castle online is going to be more important. So I'll throw away the 7 as well. If I'm throwing away 1 7, might as well throw away 2 7s. These Jack and 10 here could become a straight. Here's more diamonds to throw away. So ace, 9. What do I want to do with the jacks? Do I want to try to play 2-pair with jacks? Yeah, maybe let's give that a try. This is a hot mess of a hand. I guess I'm going to play this just high card, hoping to make a pair. For example, here, this 2-pair with the extra chips from the castle. That wasn't terrible, which means I think this also wins now. Alright, so this is what I was saying. You know, without having a solid scoring joker, a solid plus mult joker, we used 3 hands, we used 2 of our discards. That cost us, you know, 10 bucks or whatever it is. Here, again, we don't have the scoring option. So, you know, maybe I'll go Celestial Pack first. Straights I can do. I can draw a straight. Easier than I can draw a full house. Now, Spectral Pack. Immolate is huge. I'm taking Immolate. I take Immolate a lot. Even though we don't have interest, Immolate is huge there. Now we do have money. There's no interest, so we don't necessarily need to save our money for interest, but we do save our money for shops, right? With a straight, I can one-shot. 600, I can one-shot with a straight, even with the debuffs here. So I don't need to re-roll. I can save my money for the next shop. I get rewarded for discarding hearts. Maybe my flush is not upgraded, but my straight is upgraded. So let's discard these. I'm looking for a 9. Discard hearts, still looking for a 9. Didn't get there on the 9. Yeah, let's try again. Okay, 7, 6, 8, 9, 10. There's my straight with the extra chips from the castle. Okay, slowly but surely starting to get off the ground. The extra hand size is going to be huge for us. Makes it easier to activate the castle. Extra mult from the scholar is also huge. The Immolate removed one of our aces, but even if we just get the 1 ace, even if we just get the 1 plus 4, I think that's worth it. I think that's powerful enough. Take a look at the Celestial Pack. I think 2-pair still. Between these options, I think I like 2-pair best. 2-pair because it's the easiest. I said Scholar is good enough. Do I want the Arcana pack now? I think yes. Ooh, $5 or remove or random joker. Swashbuckler is still 5 mult. Perfect. Go next. We don't need a juggle tag here. We need to discard spades, but also we want to try to make a straight. Maybe discard looking for a 7. Maybe discard looking for a jack. Right? Jack and or a 7. Queen, jack, 10, 9, 8. Here we go. We don't have the scholar, but we do have the +5 from the swashbuckler. Mars, probably not. Standard packs, probably not. Do we have enough to get 1800? Probably yes. Go next. Discard tag. Alright, clubs. Like these clubs? You want me to discard clubs? How about these clubs? Okay. I got 3 of a kind here. I would like to maybe... We could go for the high straight, so I just need a queen and a 10. So maybe with this triple, I'll play the triple. Okay, we got the straight. There's no sense in discarding, so we'll go ahead and play it. And we got the ace. Perfect. What's the boss say? Extra large. We can do extra large if we get the ace straight. Jumbo buffoon. Show me options. Okay. Maybe this is the run that we do the pants. We did the pants before. I feel like we could do the pants again. If I'm looking at these, that really is the strongest one. It's a scalar. Okay. And if that's the case, do I want this standard pack? I think the answer is no. Do I want to re-roll? Do I need to re-roll? I think we're safe. So with the 2 pair here, 2 pair is worth the same as a straight. So like, you know, this 2 pair is worth the same as a straight. I could do a couple of those. I do want to discard the hearts. I do want to discard the 6. Maybe I want to discard the 9. Okay, so I got the kings. Almost a straight, so either a queen or a 7 to complete the straight. Or do I want to try to go for the 2 pair again? Let's go for the 2 pair again. In which case, 9 I don't need, 10 I don't need. Ship it. That's not 2 pair. So I think what we gotta do, we gotta play these. Almost a straight, but I don't have the 10s. Oh well. That's not a 2 pair either. That's not a 2 pair either. Is this better than this? I think it is. I guess we play the ace. Barely. Miserable. Okay. Uranus? Yes. Do we want hiker? Could be worth it short term. Might as well. Go next. Boss reroll. Debuffing our spades. I'm not concerned about that. Castle says discard spades. So you want me to discard my high cards? Sure. Yep. Throw away all these. Here's 2 pair. One more of those. Or a flush also works. Alright, we got the pants going right now. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're married to it. Earth here. You know, that's compatible with pants if we do full house with aces perhaps. Could be in our future. Let's go next. Alright, we drew 2 pair. We want to discard diamonds. So we'll play the 2 pair. That was good. Discard diamonds. We got a full house. Might as well play it. Sorry, this swashbuckler should be on the right. Alright, what are we really doing? I think we are Mega Buffoon. All of this stuff I don't feel great about. What could we be doing differently? What could we be doing better? Dusk combos with Hiker. Green Joker. Of all of this stuff here, I think we're not doing Scholar. I think maybe I pick up the Dusk, but then I sell the Dusk, and I pick up the Clown. Or do I want the business card? I think the Clown for the reroll. Do I want this trading card? I think the answer is yes. So let's get rid of the Hiker for the trading card. Let's do the free reroll. Now I have to choose. Now I have to choose between, do I want to do the runner or do I want to stick with the pants? I think the pants is easier. I think the pants is stronger. Though we did already do the pants before, technically. Let's see here. Celestial Pack. On the Earth. I think we stick with the pants instead of doing the runner. Go next. Spades are debuffed. Cool. Castle says discard clubs. Cool. What kind of stuff do I want to remove? Alright, so if I go to the full deck here, I've got 3 7s, 9s, 10s, and kings and aces. So 7s perhaps I could be trying to get rid of. Let's do that. Then I need to discard clubs. So maybe discard like this, keeping the 8. Here's 2 pair. 2 pair and a throwaway 9. Yep. Another one of those is fine. Or here... Dang, I don't have the full house. What about 3 of a kind? Alright, I'm starting to believe. Seed money, unfortunately we don't get interest. Hallucination, unfortunately we can't really afford booster packs, so let's go for the free reroll. Hanged Man is okay. Double tag from the cola is okay. I think we'll take the hangman here. We do need, for ante 4, we do need 10,000, which is kind of a big deal. So let's go into the Arcana pack. Alright, in the Arcana pack, I've removed some 7s, I've removed some 9s. Maybe I'll get rid of 2 9s here with the hangman. Castle wants me to get rid of diamonds. Whatever. Let's get rid of the 9s. Then, let's see here. I'm going to make... What do I have 4 of? 5s or 3s? How about a 3? Let's make a 5. Let's make a lucky 5. Or I could go for a suit changer and try to make, like we did last time with the pans, we try to make flush houses. You know, long term, 2 pair is not going to get there. Full house might get there. Alright, go next. We need 10,000. Do we want a random negative? I do. What I don't want to happen is I don't want to run out of steam and then die to this 15,000 here. I'm going to take the random negative. I think we can do this. It may require some clever maneuvering. So... Let's go... I'm going to discard all these diamonds. I'm not going to do the trading card because I don't want to lose. I am actually concerned about that. Between 10s, 8s, and 7s, I'm going to discard the 7. I have 2 pair, but also I have diamonds. If I want to avoid losing, let's not discard the diamonds. So maybe let's run out the jack like this. Play it while you got it, 2 pair. All right, so that's 5,000, meaning I need 3 of those. Here's 2 pair again. We can run out the queen. And then 1 more of those. So 6s and 8s. If I wanted to, I could spend $1 to discard a diamond. I don't think I want to spend the $1. Alright, we really need this negative to hit something decent. 3 of a kind. That is compatible with, you know, we're trying to do the full houses, but we already have a decent number of chips from the castle, and then later on we'll probably be selling the castle anyway once we level up our full houses. So I'm not super excited about this, to be honest. But it is free. It is negative. So we do take it. It's just bad. It just wasn't worth it. Strength does help with making the full houses. Okay. Only 1 hand type. So is this the one where we're forced to play however many full houses? Castle again asks for diamonds. Strength, I could turn these 5s into 6s and play 4 of a kind 6s, but you know, 4 of a kind is not really what I'm after. You know, maybe I could go 2 and 5 and then make a full house 6 and 3s. I think I want to do that. Sure. I guess another option would be turn the aces into 2s. Probably should have done that. Oh well. Now we must score with full house. Though we do know another full house will work. So how do we get a full house? Not with this 10. Discard. 3s. There's 1 more 3, 1 more king. I think we throw the threes. Okay. Kings and queens, I guess. Queens and queens and jacks. Let's go kings and queens. Tens and kings. Got it. Ooh. Next one's 25,000. 2 full houses will work in the next round. I need X molt. I don't think hologram is going to get there. So let's re-roll. I don't think this stuff is going to get there either. Go next. Coupon tag for some freebies. I don't think we can afford that. All right. I have I think I'm not able to do the trading card. I think I need the 2 full houses. So let's go for 6 or 3. I don't know. We got I guess 6s and 3s have our best chance. I'm not even going to play 2 pair. There we go, full house. 1 more of those. Maybe it doesn't need to be a full house anymore, so maybe we can get a flush. Right, because we got the chips from the castle. Here's a regular pair compared to... Alright, that's fine. What's really going to score for us? Half joker, no. Popcorn, maybe. Alright, if we replace, you know, let's say the clown with the popcorn, that's going to be enough molt that we can do this 37,000. And if we can do this 37,000, let's get rid of a 10, I think, or a king. Let's get rid of the 10. Nice. All right, 6s with 3s. Maybe another one of those. 3s and 5s. 3s and 6s, I think. I got the same number of 5s as I do 6s. 6s and aces. See, we're just spending too many hands. Each hand is costing us $2. We're so weak. We have plenty of chips. Matador could be useful. I want the extra hand. That'll give me a little bit extra security. First hand drawn face down. And so I'm going to go for the discard. Let's discard again. All right. 2 pair. Full house. I've got 3 3s looking for some other pair. If I don't get it, I still survive because I have the castles leveled up now. There you go, 6s and 3s. Next round is 50,000. We could do it. Size 32 pants. Flush is not really where we're at. We really need more planets, though we can't really afford more planets necessarily. So let's go next. What do we want to get rid of? The 9. Nice. All right, 6s and 2s. Maybe let's look for a full house. Didn't get there on the full house. We do have a decent amount of just base scoring from the castle. And so even when we don't hit our full houses, we still score a decent amount of points. Popcorn is on its way out. Negative summit. That's, well, I guess it's only plus 15, right? You know, compared to our pants here, it's not super huge. We can't afford to roll, so we'll go next. Can't afford to skip because we can't score enough. Get rid of the 2. All right. Before we play the full house, I suppose we'll discard activating the summit. That's 32,000. Here's another 2 pair. Okay, here's aces again. Aces and 4s. Man, this is rough. Well, there we go. Technically, that's 87,000. I don't know how we're going to get the 100,000 that we need for the next boss. We're going to need a miracle. Maybe from this mega buffoon, jumbo buffoon. What's a jumbo buffoon? I mean, the family times 4 for 4 of a kind is powerful. Do we have 4 of a kind technology? I mean, 4 of a kind is worth more than our full house. Do we have the cards in the deck? We have 5 6s and 5 3s. That could be the technology. We only have 40 cards in the deck. Maybe it's not impossible for us to get 4 of a kind. Definitely popcorn we don't need. Let's try this. If we get the 4 of a kind, we don't really need the pants. We don't really need the castle to be bigger. I will take the hangman here. Face cards face down is pretty awkward, to be completely honest. So let's go. What kinds of cards am I interested in removing from the deck? 10s and aces I want to remove. So 10s and aces, I will remove those. This 5 I want to remove from the deck. All right, we got the 3s. I'm just going to ship these 5 cards. Okay, so I do have 2 pair or a full house. I think in order to get 100,000, I do need the 4 of a kind. Luckily, I have 20 chances to get one of my 2 3s because I've got 5 cards times 4 hands. All right, we've got it. All right, we've got it. We've actually just got it. Here's the 4 of a kind. Ship it. And the 4 of a kind is 80,000-ish. 100,000-ish. Bootstraps is too late for bootstraps. Too late for these buffoon packs. I think we just got to go with what we have. We got to play the 4 of a kind. Okay. 4 of a kind 3s. Okay. Getting rid of maybe... Yeah, what if I were to get rid of an 8? What if I were to play this 2 pair? Alright, now let's discard looking for our 3s. $18 cards left in the deck. Almost guaranteed. Not technically guaranteed, but almost guaranteed. Oh yeah. Do we want to go instead of 4 of a kind? Do we want to go 5 of a kind? That seems ambitious. It is worth more points. I think I'm going to do it for the unlock. Though I'm not necessarily attached to it. Ramen is pretty big. Probably, we have plenty of molt from, let's say, Mystic Summit and then also the trousers. So we don't really need the swashbuckler anymore. I want to keep the trading card because the trading card is making our deck leaner. So we'll pick up the ramen here and maybe it stays with us forever. Possibly it doesn't, and I think that's okay. The Celestial packs are kind of expensive. The voucher doesn't really help. I would like to get some planet cards going. So let's do it. Expensive, but we can go get the 4 of a kind. And go next. Alright, this boss is kind of rude. I've got my eye on that. One more ace to get rid of for the trading card. I'm trying to draw my 3s. And I'm trying to discard hearts. Maybe. Maybe I get 6s instead of 3s this time. Okay, so I gotta choose now. I gotta choose between 6s and 3s. Let's do the 6s. Alright, so we got the 4 of a kind 6s. Nice. Nice. Alright. I will take the clearance sale. Save my money for the next shop. Alright, base chips and molt have, that's kind of spooky, though a lot of our chips are coming from the castle, a lot of our molt is coming from the trousers, so I think we'll be fine. Fine-ish. Before I discard, I'm going to play the full house. I'm looking for 5 6s. This is my only 10 in the deck, so I might as well discard it. I have 3 jacks, and what I could do is I could go full house, 6s and jacks, and then draw into my 3s. I don't think that's necessary. We can play the 4 of a kind 6s and throw away a 7. Nice. Alright. Now we're cooking. Rocket we don't need. Star we don't need. Between these booster packs, maybe boss reroll we need. Let's go Mega. Mega Celestial. Mega Celestial is mega garbage, I guess. So here's Venus and then also Earth. That's not really how we're planning on scoring. Yeah, I'm going to save my money. All right, this 1 million points Violet Vessel, we 100% cannot hit that. All right, what do I want to remove? I'm running out of 5s. So discard the 5. Here's a full house. Even bigger pants than before. All right, we're going for the 3s. The 3s are gonna win it. Instead of 4 of a kind, we can play 5 of a kind. Huge. So I need the boss reroll. Go next. Disables a random joker. I've got some that if it hits Summit or it hits Wily or it hits Trading Card, I think all of those are relatively safe. Do I want a random negative? Random negative is another different joker. Maybe the Crimson Heart will target that. Actually, this shop is after, so that doesn't help me. All right, there's no more 5s, so let's just discard this 5. And let's keep digging for 6s and 3s. There's the 6s. Awkward that we got a split. I think I'm gonna run out the 3s, looking for the 6s. We have reached the point where we have a 100% chance that we get the hand that we're looking for. So do I want to go for the 5 6s instead? No, I think this is fine. And I don't need this king. Ooh. Not quite enough points on that one. I do know in the deck is 2 jacks, 2 4s left. So if I wanted to, I could play these. Wait, I can't play these. I gotta discard these. And then jacks and 4s. Full house. I don't know. That was barely. I need the 5 of a kind. What I need is the Planet X. I need the planet card, but I can't. I don't have it. Do the reroll. There's the Planet X. Alright, it's going to be a nail biter. If we get the 5 of a kind, we got it. But we need the 5 of a kind. 4 of a kind is not going to cut it. Trading card, we're not able to pull off. If I play this full house, this is gonna reroll and maybe it becomes worse for us. So do I try to go for the 6s now? I think with the 2 discards I'm not gonna get there, so I just have to run it out. Maybe we get a bad roll. Trading card is a good roll. So now with the 6s, I think we throw away the 3 and go for 6s. Go for 6s again. So I think we need the 5 of a kind. This is gonna be, we gotta roll really lucky on that debuff. So here I can't play the 6s. I have to wait for it to re-roll. No whammies. Ooh, we lost the pants. Re-roll again. These are our last 5 cards. That's the trading card. We've got no cards left in the deck. Here it goes. That is barely scraping by. What a mess. What a hot mess that was. But it's over now. We did it. We got the gold stake on the green deck. We got, a couple of new stickers here because we got those random negatives. We got the gold sticker on the trading card. That's kind of fun. Gold sticker ramen. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that pile was going to win it for us? All right, I'll copy the seed and put it in the description of the video as we typically do. And I will see you folks for the next one.